Good morning. What a beautiful morning. What a great night. I didn't look at the thermometer, but it didn't get that cold. It might have been 45 or something, but it was a lot better than it has been. And up really early and ready to go. Just have to tear the tent down and everything else is done. See you later. Definitely hiking a different hike today. Ooh. Just see the glimpse of the deer through there? Probably not. There was a big buck up ahead though. I wasn't talking. I would have seen it. Anyway, I was just going to mention a few things. I was able to check the weather last night and it shows no chances of rain at all for a week. So that's out of the way. My routine's getting better. I was up today and prepped. From the minute I woke up, jumped up, till the time I left here was 50 minutes, 50, which is way better than what I've been doing. I'm kind of starting to get the routine figured out. Also, yesterday, I passed the 100-mile mark for this trip. So, it's taken me more days than I would have liked, but I'm somewhere around 106, 107 miles right now for this year, for right now. A bunch of deer down in front of me, too. If I had gone a mile further last night, this is what I would have had to tent in. Steep and all burned out, no trees, no windbreak or anything like that. But beautiful view. Big section of switchbacks I'm going through now. Back and forth, descending a lot. Had a little bit of a climb this morning, very little, like maybe a couple hundred feet. It really wore me out. It's like the end of the day yesterday. These last couple of days, been hovering around 9,000 feet, and man, I can really tell it. I don't have a lot of breath. There's a ton of ascent and descent today, a lot of elevation change, so it will be interesting to see how my body handles it and where I end up with this water. After re-looking at things, I will not really make it to my first possible water until tomorrow now. I just really overestimated what I could do yesterday, I think. And so, I don't know. Definitely concerned, but, just it'll work out. Right back there is an intersection of the CDT comes out and goes on that way, and obviously some roads here. But I am choosing to do the Govina Canyon alternate. So I'll just walk up the road here just a little ways, and then we'll head down into a canyon, which should be really cool. And my hope is I'm just being smart about water. There's no water here, there's no water the other route. But, if I can stay out of the sun. And this is just a tad shorter, too. So, anyway, I think it'll be a cool hike, and I think it makes sense for the situation that I'm in. There's an old cabin. What a beautiful hike this has been down here in this canyon. Really amazing. Such a nice cool breeze blowing a lot of the time. Yeah, it's a good choice. Well, I just got up the Govina Canyon alternate. That was really nice. So tired. I've done about 10.5 miles. It's about 11 o'clock. But a lot of elevation, a lot. Not even sure, maybe close to 3,000 feet of ascent. Just a lot. And then about the same down. So, I mean, I'm proud of myself for doing that. I really thought that I wasn't sure how I was going to do this today. So, I took a couple little shortcuts like that canyon and stuff, made it a little easier, but still, I was not prepared for this. But, you know, my body responded sort of when it had to, you know. So, anyway, it's about another it's almost 10 miles to the water, which I don't see any way I could do that today. I mean, I've already done 10, now I do 10 more. But there isn't as much ascent, so maybe, but I don't think so. So I'm shooting for another 6 or so today. And we'll see how that goes. Just trying to conserve the water. I've still got about 3 liters plus this little bit right here. And it's pretty good. I'm showing a few little signs that I need to drink more, but nothing major. Everything's good. I just want more water. So I'm kind of rambling because I'm tired and not thinking, and I just want to take a nap. I'm gonna get up and go. I got the sun umbrella out again. Perfect time of day, midday, when the sun's largely overhead. It keeps it off a lot of my body, a lot more than a hat would. And it's not too windy right now, and the trail's pretty wide open. So, you know, not a bunch of trees or things to get hung up in. I just reached the top of Wagon Tongue Mountain. Wagon like a little red wagon. That was a killer climb for me right now. It was a lot. It looks like I have a little bit more up ahead, maybe to hit another 1 or 2 of the peaks of Wagon Tongue that are just a little bigger. But boy, this has got to be substantially the rest of the climbing that I have to do for today. So I'm hoping that it's pretty minimal after this. I can do a lot of descending towards that water. Hey, maybe good news too. There are reports. So I actually got a cell signal up here for a few minutes. Was able to update my app, Far Out app, and there are reports that up ahead about 3 miles before the highway and the water cache, the water that I've been counting on, that there's this, some people are calling it an inflatable water tank, orange water tank. Some people are calling it a pool. Anyway, that somebody's put something out there and it has water in it. It's had water in it for, you know, the last week or so. So I'm hoping, I still don't think I'm going to get there tonight, but hey, that's just, you know, one more chance of water at one of these places so that I don't have to make an emergency plan. I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm going at least moderately downhill for the first time in about well over an hour, I think. My heart is thankful. Well, two things when I had a cell signal back there. One, I checked the weather on my regular weather app, and it said, oh, 10, 15, 20% chance of rain each of the next several days, which is kind of what I was expecting in the first place. But when I checked on my Garmin InReach weather last night, since that's the only thing I can get, use if I don't have a cell signal, it said 0% for all the rest of these, the next week. So I don't hardly know what to believe, except those clouds make me think, they're growing in height slowly. Make me think there's at least a chance of rain. So that's something that, might be good or bad, probably just be good, as long as it's not some kind of death thunderstorms. And second thing, I found out that my Thunder lost in 7 games to the Spurs. So congratulations to the Spurs. Man, I really thought we had them, but only got to watch the first 3 games. So daggone it. Well, at least I don't have to worry about missing anything else while I'm on the trail. Maybe next year, guys. Oh, God saw it fit to put some clouds over me for a while. That was awesome. And now, I think I found my lunch tree. Oh yeah, nice oak tree for Oklahoma. Time for a rest. Storm's blowing in. Looks like it could be raining right over there. Heard some thunder off in the distance. Sure has cooled down. I should be up walking right now. I just got more information from 2 days ago that there are hundreds of gallons of good water in that orange container that's 3 miles ahead of me from right here. So that's good news. I don't know that I'm gonna trust it 1,000%, but I'm gonna drink a little more right now. Take that gamble a little bit further. Hallelujah. Beautiful in here. It's totally cloudy. I'm hiking along here with my sun umbrella up because I had it off because it was cloudy. And the minute I got up the hike, it turned sunny. So I hiked a little bit. It stayed sunny, so I finally put this up. Got it out and put it up. Then it's turned cloudy again. That looks like some good stormy clouds. Maybe some hail or something. We'll see what happens. I'm glad to be going down now. I was way up on top of on the plateau, the very top of everything around here. But the thunder was kind of around me on 2 sides, but not that close, so I wasn't that concerned. But I sure wanted to get down before it got closer, so now I'm moving down. That's nice. Lots of trees around for me to duck into if I need to. Every so often come across one of these that is designed, I would suspect always, to keep cows on one person's property or another. what's funny is on the app I have, people leave comments for things like, hey, there's water here as of May 15th or something like that. People will sometimes rate the gates. It'll be like, nice gate. It was green. 8 out of 10. I think people get bored out here. Alright, I'm down low now. That orange tank should be a mile away or less maybe. And right over there, you won't really be able to see it, but you might kind of be able to see the line made in the trees and stuff. There's a highway, because I just saw a big Dollar General semi-truck going by. And that's no doubt Highway 12 that is supposed to have that water cache added. So, hopefully I won't really need that water cache because this water tank here will be full. Clouds still look quite interesting, like they could do something, but it's right over my head. And there's the sun, kind of. But I haven't heard thunder for a long time. Now it's been, whatever it's been, 30, 45 minutes. And I haven't seen a speck of rain, even though you can tell it obviously is raining around in different places when you look at the clouds. It's all around. It's just not here, which is fine with me. That does not look the way that I thought it might, but wonder what the chances are that that orange thing over there is the orange thing everybody's talking about that has water in it. Can't imagine there's that many inflatable orange things out here. Wow, now I'm getting a better idea of what this is. It literally is like a huge pool or something. Where's the water? Where could it possibly be? No water anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if you look closely, there's this highly camouflaged tank over here. Maybe it's in that. I'll go check. Oh, I want to swim in it. I need a bath pretty bad. I think probably I'm not supposed to do that, but maybe. Probably just dip right out of the top. All right, now I need to analyze where my next water is and how much I need until then. Well, this really is the most incredible thing, and those like valves actually work really well to just fill up the bag, so it made it easy. You can see car tracks kind of, so obviously somebody can get off the road here easily. There's a little road over there, you can kind of tell, little gravel road, so they can just drive right in and load it up. So anyway, magnificent. Now I don't have to worry. All right, so it's cooling off fast. It's only about maybe 4 o'clock or something. But it's really cooled down much faster than it typically does. Usually it doesn't get to be this temperature until, maybe 8 or 9 o'clock. So I don't know what that means. There's more storms to come or not. I got a dinky few raindrops on me a bit ago, and then they stopped. Yeah, but it sure looks like, it's raining over there and it's raining over there. I mean, seems like it could be blasting at any point, so I'm just gonna not go very much further probably, unless I can't find a good place to set up. And I would like to find a spot where I can kind of get into the trees, maybe some bigger trees if they have any. Still looks like something could happen. It's just barely sprinkling. I don't know if I turn it this way, if a drop will hit the lens or not. But anyway, I had gone far enough. I'm just kind of out here in the scrub, but I found a spot that's pretty shaded back here from the wind. Getting a little wind like that, but the wind's like blasting through here, and it just does a little bit of that. So I think that'll be perfect for tonight. Got my food over there hydrating, and I'm ready to just jump in and start to let my body repair itself. This was a really good day. was super hard day. Now I'm super tired and sore. But it worked out. I even did a little more miles, like around 18 or more than what I've been doing. So I don't know. Just part of it is my body getting better, and part of it is my mind getting better. Being able to push through and figure out how to control everything. So anyway, you getting tired of looking around in circles yet? Because I'm getting tired of walking in circles. So I'm going to call it a night. See you tomorrow. I was just here in my tent, kind of cleaning up. All of a sudden, something big ran by. So I unzipped the tent real quick, and it was an elk. Just ran literally right by here, right behind this bush. It's about up there behind those bushes, but it's not moving now. So, well, I'm tired of waiting, so it was cool though. Kind of freaked me out.